Honestly, I've been waiting a really long time to finally make this video. This is another episode of my top 10 seeds video, and today we're gonna focus on, you guessed it, Woodlands Mansions. Well, I mean, let's be frank, mansions aren't really exactly the most useful thing in Minecraft, but there's no denying their beauty, and it is, in fact, one of the rarest things that you can find in-game, so I think it's worth it to make a seed with top 10 mansions in them. With that said, let's just start with seed number 1. So this is where you spawn on seed number 1. The Woodlands Mansion is, well, basically right behind you. Let's have a quick look. There's some cool things that I'd like to highlight about this mansion. So other than the fact that this mansion is at spawn, right next to the Woodlands Mansion is a village partially under the roofed forest, but the really cool thing here is that shipwreck on our left, right by those two houses. This kind of glitch, to be honest, does not happen too often. To have this ship generate under the houses, it's pretty cool. And if you're going to be a little bit creative, you can actually clear this out and just renovate a little bit, and you can actually make this shipwreck into these houses sort of backyard terrace. I think that would look kind of good. We do have a blacksmith at spawn as well. Let's just check real quick if there's any cool loot. Well, that's well, your iron pickaxe right at spawn. Not too bad. Let me just show you what the village looks like from the other angle. If we actually jump down over here, we have this nice little pathway inside the forest. I think it looks good. You only need to do minimum decoration, and I mean, have a look at that. Inside the garden, you have this little pond with the Woodlands Mansion behind it. It looks pretty awesome. Alright, just one last thing to show you before we move on to seed number 2. By the way, coordinates are always on the top left-hand side of your screen right next to my head. If you need to look for something in my videos, it's over there. You can also find coordinates as well as seed numbers on the video description. Always copy and paste seed numbers just to make sure that you get to the right seed. Anyway, on this location over here, if you stand where I'm standing right now and dig right under this desert pyramid, watch where we'll end up. In a stronghold straight away, and all you need to do is make one turn to this side and you're at the end portal room. Pretty cool. Alright, alright, okay. Right, so this is seed number 2, and believe it or not, this is how and where you spawn. You literally spawn with half your body in, well, wood. Yeah. Anyway, this is a pretty cool seed. This, you know what? I wonder if there's... I don't think there's loot here, right? No. Okay, that would have been really cool to spawn with a lot of loot, but no, it's just a... I guess that's a locker room. Anyway, this seed is pretty interesting. Let me just show you. I'm gonna just go out of the Woodlands Mansion real quick. Off we go to this side. Yeah, check this out. It's a Woodlands Mansion on its own island by itself. I'm going to be turning up my render distance real quick just so that we can see everything a little bit more clearly. Right, check that out. So basically this Woodlands Mansion is on an island of its own. Nothing else beside it, just one Woodlands Mansion with a roofed forest biome, and that's that. This is really unique. But I gotta give credit where it's due because I did not find this seed. But before that, let me just grab a screenshot real quick. Well, here's the seed number, but again, I do urge you to copy paste it from the video description. This seed was found by Killsteps on the Minecraft Seeds subreddit. Just a quick overview of the map. By the way, if you're wondering what app this is, it's called Amidst, A-M-I-D-S-T. Unfortunately, it only works for Java Edition, so if you're a Bedrock player, I'd recommend using chunkbase.com. Anyway, you spawn right here in this island with the Woodlands Mansion, and I guess it's sort of like, well, I guess a Hermitcraft seed in some way, except you don't have a mushroom island in the middle, and instead you have an island with that Woodlands Mansion. Right, now that we're done with this, off we go, seed number 3. This is seed number 3. So this spot where I am flying right now is exactly where you spawn, and the scenery from spawn is pretty amazing, and we have one of my favorite biomes in game over here. Massive shattered savanna right at spawn, but wait till you see the Woodlands Mansion that lies on the other side of this massive shattered savanna. I'll fly there real quick and show you. Right, so all you gotta do is just fly past this shattered savanna and the Woodlands Mansion will reveal itself straight away. It should be right over there. Nice looking waterfalls here and there, a river separating the roofed forest and the shattered savanna, and another feature that I really like is this village right here. The village is right next to the Woodlands Mansion. It's sort of hiding under this roofed forest section over here, and I do dig this piece of shattered savanna that is sort of overlooking the village. All in all, a solid place to build. I think this is a pretty cool place to make your base if you're starting out in this world. But yeah, I mean, check out that scenery. Such a rare combination to have a mansion next to a village, next to a shattered savanna. Here's a bird's eye view of the surrounding area with the render distance cranked up. The shattered savanna goes all the way to the horizon back there, or at least as far as my render distance can see. Let's keep this video compact and let's just keep the ball rolling, and on we go to seed number 3. The village itself is pretty cool. I mean, you've got parts of the village under the roofed forest, very nice contrast going on here, and you got your little entrance going didn't really go into the mansion. I guess it's right beside it. We may as well check if there's any glitches going inside the mansion. No, there's no glitches. But as we go along on this seed video, we'll find a lot of mansions with villages glitching into the mansion. If you haven't already noticed though, right next to this mansion and village is a desert temple, which is, well, it's very nicely located. It sort of looks like it's part of the village. The village itself is also multi-layered. You got the farmland underneath this house, which is quite interesting. And since we're here, we may as well check to see if there's any cool loot inside over here. Saddle, garbage, garbage, garbage. Off we go to seed number 5. Oh, hang on just a second now. There's something interesting on this seed before we move on to seed number 5. So over on these coordinates, there's 2 villages, which is basically side by side. You can see from this corner here up to the corner where it meets the other village. If you count the farmland, especially, it's, I guess, around 20 blocks, which is super close. So you have a double village at these coordinates, and, well, they're decent villages, especially the Savannah village to the right. It's very multi-biomed. You have the Savannah village partially in a desert biome over here, partially in a river, and partially in a plains biome. Thought that was worth mentioning for this seed, and without further ado, seed number 5. By the way, I'm gonna try and give as much variety as possible on this video, so you'll be finding lots of seeds with different varieties of biomes. Basically, what I'm trying to look for here is the perfect seed for your new world. Most of today's seed highlights will be really short because, I mean, they don't need to be long, so I'll keep them short, except for maybe 1 or 2 seeds where there's a lot more other than the Woodlands Mansion, but otherwise, we'll try and plow on through as fast as possible. If you like what you see so far, a like on the video would really help out the channel. Oh gosh, I got a dinner reservation within like 2 hours or so I gotta plow on through real fast. This is seed number 5, number on your screen. So the reason why I'm showing you so many seeds is, well, if you're gonna play Minecraft, you want the perfect world to start in. It has to be great. I get that. I mean, that's the whole point of these videos. So, seed number 5 is something different biome, different setting. Well, let's have a look. So this time, we have a seaside mansion. Cool, right? But what I really like about this seed is the village, which is around 300 blocks away. It's not adjacent this time, but check it out. Let me just grab a screenshot real quick. Now what makes this particular village unique is, well, it's a zombie-infested village, which is a lot rarer in Java Edition, a lot more common in Bedrock, of course, and you got parts of the mushrooms actually sticking into the houses, and most of the village is actually inside the mushroom biome. As you may or may not know, but you probably know if you watch my other videos, you can't actually get villages to spawn inside a mushroom biome, so this is pretty rare stuff. Next thing I want to look for is a mansion that is right by a mushroom biome, right by a village, but the chances of that happening is very low because you actually need to have a roofed forest next to one of the biomes that can spawn a village next to a mushroom village. Very low chance, but one day, my friends, I will find that. Oh, and by the way, on the other side of that zombie village, there is a floating shipwreck right here. Always cool to have them when they're partially overground like that. Oh, yeah, it's that time of the year again. Look how those chests look. Love it. Happy holidays, folks. And yeah, Santa wasn't being very nice. Awesome leather tunic with the worst possible enchant. Anyway, minor tidbit here. If you go to these coordinates and just swim down, you'll actually find an exposed stronghold. Or, well, yeah, I mean, it's not that exposed, but to the keen eye, or, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Dig through that and you'll find your way into the library. Anyway, seed number 6. This is seed number 6, and it was founded by MG Jared from the Minecraft Seeds subreddit. So I'm basically standing where we spawn, and a really cool feature of this seed is, well, village at spawn, turn to your right, Woodlands Mansion number 1, turn to your left, Woodlands Mansion number 2. This was the video that you probably saw on the intro as well. I think I'm going to put this on the thumbnail just because it looks so cool. I mean, if you fly back here, it's just these 2 mansions side by side, very close to each other. Very impressive find. I like this one a lot. No need to dwell on this seed too much. I mean, yeah, A picture is worth 1,000 words, so I guess we'll take a picture for the clickbait. Let's be honest, it's not really clickbait when it's actually on the video. Speeding things up, this is seed number 7. Oh, this is nice. Did not expect to find this. I know it's a mansion seed, but sometimes when there's other cool stuff that's worth mentioning, it stays in. Now here we have a really interesting village, sort of a wild west village. It's a plains village that is partially in a desert biome, right next to a jungle as well. Interesting. I like the layout of things here. I mean, it's not a boring village, You got some of the sand bits going all the way here as well. Houses laid out in a pretty odd manner. Manner. What the hell is manner? Anyway, well, here's something interesting. We actually have a desert pyramid smack inside the village right there. Parts of the houses also glitching into it. Let's go to spectator mode and peek through. Yeah, it goes all the way in. Can we see the house from inside? Yeah, I mean, that looks a bit messy, but okay. If you go from this hallway, you can actually... yeah, get to parts of the houses. Since we're already here, might as well do the mandatory loot check. Oh, it's Christmas time, folks. Do we have any good presents from Santa here? Well, golden apples, not bad. Saddle, not bad. Punch, not too good. Another golden apple, not too bad. And some emeralds on that one. Not too shabby, Oh, that's not too bad. Another cool village. Coordinates on your top left, of course. This village is split by a massive ravine. Not depth-wise, but it's quite wide, and there's actually a ruined nether portal smack down inside the village with another present right there. Oh, Silk Touch Golden Pickaxe. Thank you, Santa. And Golden Axe with, you know what? Bane of Arthropods. No, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. But Silk Touch Golden Pickaxe early on. Very useful. And yeah, check out that ravine. Not too bad. It's just a pity it doesn't go down to diamond level. Overall, nice village. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? Let's go to spawn. Not spawn. But the main attraction is at coordinates 0/0, and check that out, folks. We've got a village that is right by a woodlands mansion, and the surprise is on the other side. Check that out. Having a village next to a bamboo jungle, that is already pretty rare in itself. Next to a mansion, that's just quite the combo. The bamboo jungle itself is actually quite massive. It extends all the way there. But yeah, I mean, at least we have part of it right next to the village. Cool combo. The jungle layout is pretty good. You got the modified jungle, or is that the jungle hills biome over there. And if we actually turn towards the woodlands mansion, I don't know if you've noticed that yet, but there is something cool lying inside the mountains. Let's have a look at that. That, my friends, is actually a ruined nether portal. Let's just check it out, see if there's any cool loot. I like it when it generates on the mountain sides like this. It's sort of hidden. Alright, kinda odd. I can't find the chest on this one, but no matter. Okay, we're back at the village. Let's just explore a little bit more. There's actually a road leading inside the woodlands mansion, and if you actually go in, the road continues. This is very odd generation. I always enjoy them. I guess I have another surprise for you if we actually go underneath. Massive mine shafts going on down here, and a spawner as well. Look at all those presents. Any good loot? Might as well check. No garbage loot. Name tag. Name tags are always good. Anyway, next seed. Giving credits where it's due, I actually got this seed from guide-minecraft.com as shown on your screen. It's a good one. This is where we spawn, and the woodlands mansion is just above those hills, but wait till you see what lies on the other side. Check that out. It's a Badlands village, and the woodlands mansion is tall as... I have a few of these Badlands woodlands mansion seeds myself, but I actually really like this one in particular. Mostly because it's super tall. I mean, check that out. And the village is awesome as well. I mean, I always like desert villages that go into a Badlands biome. It looks very cool. You even have parts of the desert village under the roofed forest. So it's basically a 3 biome village. 4 if you count the riverbed over here. I don't know, it looks so cool, and the variety of biomes surrounding it. Plains biome over there, Badlands over here, you even have a savanna over on that side there. It's a very cool combination. I also like this very neat grid-like pattern on the roads inside the village. Does not happen too often. Okay, quick screenshot, moving on. Seed 9, seed number on your screen. So this is where we spawn. All you gotta do is turn around and the Woodlands Mansion is right behind you. I do like the fact that there are trees on top of the Woodlands Mansion, sort of like an overgrowth. I guess it makes it a little less daunting. I mean, with all the greeneries, at least they care about the environment, I guess. But if you turn around, this is quite the combo. A pillager's outpost right by the Woodlands Mansion. Now, if it wasn't hard enough to actually conquer a Woodlands Mansion, having a pillager's outpost right outside, I mean, yeah, that can get pretty annoying. Now, I do believe there was a village somewhere. Let me just check. There should be a village next to this, or maybe not. No, wait a minute. You can't actually get a village to spawn right next to a pillager's outpost in Java Edition. In Bedrock, it would have been possible, but not here. This might draw some viewers in, so I'll take a quick screenshot of this as well. Okay, check the coordinates on your top left. There's a village that I actually really like on this seed. Check it out. It's a plains village that is partially in a is that a mountain biome? Yeah, it's a mountain biome, and I guess that's a snowy mountain. It's quite a good combination, and you've got the buildings in multiple layers. Part of it is even in a swamps biome, so this is a very diverse village right here. Very cool looks, and I do think that the mountain ranges behind it look really swell. And you've got a large plains area to build on. Overall, that's a pretty cool addition to this seed, I would say. Oh, and to your left, there's also a witch hut right there. We're not done yet with the mountain villages. I actually like this one more because, well, okay, check out the mountain range. I think it's a lot better looking. And check out the top of the mountain right there. You actually have a blacksmith and a house right up top. The more things you have in a seed, the better. More variety, more places to build on, just in case you get bored. Oh, the mountain's starting to look even better now that those bits are loading up. I'll just move a little bit closer so we can have a better look. Yeah, that is a good mountain range. Anyway, okay, this is a little bit further away. I mean, 3K blocks, but I think it's worth it. Check this out. We've got an ocean monument underwater right by all of these icebergs over here. If you go underneath, check that out. You actually have ocean ruins as well. This is the ruin. This one here, where I'm breaking the blocks, that's the ocean ruin. Oh, chest. Garbage. And on top is the ocean monument. So that is quite challenging. I mean, this, you might need the new axolotls to conquer these. And this is quite the cluster right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's more here. There's 5 and 6. This is going to be really difficult, guys. I mean, those tridents really hurt. These buggers hurt as well. I mean, yeah, that is going to be quite difficult. To top it off, right next to the ocean monument. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up now that there's ocean ruins and monument in the same place. There's also a full-size nether portal right here. Before I move on to the next seed, right next to this ocean monument, we actually also have didn't expect that. We have a shipwreck right there and a ravine as well. Well, there's so many things going on here. Finally, last but not least, if we go overground, there's a mushroom biome right by all of those stuff that I just mentioned just now. Okay, that is seed number 9. Okay, hang on, my bad. Just one last thing to show you. I know this is a bit further out, but check this out. We got a Badlands village partially in a mountains biome, but check out this floating piece of rock. It's not just rock. Fly above. You've actually got farmland on top. Don't see that happening very often. In fact, from all of my seed hunting, I think I've only found 2 floating islands with village structures on them. One was in my top 10 Shattered Savannah video, so yeah. Definitely worth mentioning that. Okay, now I'm really done. This one is seed number 10. So the Woodlands Mansion is right behind spawn, right over here. And as you can see, there's a Badlands biome right next to it, which is a really good start. Pretty cool mountain range on that side as well. But the real highlight here, folks, is this village over here. As you can see, it's totally glitched inside the mansion. I do like the fact that parts of the village are actually inside the Badlands biome as well. Super rare combination. I mean, I did like that Badlands village we had earlier from the other seed, but I think this is quite the different variety. We've got snow next to the desert biome as well, which is kind of odd to be honest. But let's just check out the glitch here. Let's see how much of the village actually glitched inside the mansion. Okay, let's get inside, and that is not part of the glitch, but, nope. Aha, there we go. No? Wait a sec. Ah, there we go. Village house inside the mansion. I always enjoy it when that happens. I mean, if you do decide to conquer this Woodlands mansion, what you can do, I guess, is just, sort of make your own entrance inside that mansion right here, door and door, and well, basically you have a nice little... Oh, well, he seems to like it. There you go, there you go. I wonder what happens in survival mode. Are the baddies here gonna attack him? And now the creeper is heading out. Yeah, okay, I'm out. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Oh man, feels bad. Just a quick footnote on these coordinates here, we have a village next to a swamp biome, next to a mountains biome, as well as next to a ruined portal on that far corner. That's how it looks. Next POI. By the way, this is seed number 10, but actually I'm gonna give you 14 seeds today, because I just didn't know what to leave out. There was just so many good seeds. So yeah, and I actually saved some of the best ones for last, so be patient, I'll show them to you guys pretty soon. This is another point of interest here. It's a Savannah coastal village. Does not happen too often. I do like the docks getting into the water. Nice little cove over here. Looks pretty good. It's a little bit far from spawn, but yeah, it's an interesting addition, I would say. There's a ravine back there. I'm curious to see if it's deep enough for diamonds. No, it is not, so let's just drop ourselves into the next point of interest. We also have a mushroom biome on these coordinates. It's not too far from the Badlands biome, which should be somewhere back there. Okay, I see it now. Nothing too special about the mushroom biome, but I mean, they're always special. Who am I kidding? And if you're one of those folks that like the colder sort of weathers, here we have a snow village. And more interestingly, one of these structures is pretty sus. This is not part of the village. This is actually an igloo which happens to be inside a village with a basement with all the scientific experiments going down below. As usual, you've got your two villagers over here. You can cure them if you want, or you can have them go at it in an MMA fight. This is always my preferred method. Okay, you guys have fun. Let's go to... Wait. Oh, yeah. A few more cool things here. Oh, and by the way, when it comes to that igloo we were in just now, you could actually see the side bricks from here, which that doesn't happen too often. If I just break that, that leads straight to the stairs. Thought that was worth mentioning. Here's another charming little ice village. This time it's seaside. I do like seaside villages. Reminds me of some of those little towns in Iceland. It's surprising how you can draw parallels from Minecraft to real life. Okay, admittedly, this is quite far away from spawn, 3k-ish blocks, but check this out. There's a tiny little ravine, but inside this tininess, exposed stronghold. I always love it when I find these things. I think they're super cool. But yeah, enjoy this seed. I hope you like it. There's 4 more left. The next one I think is really special. I gotta credit this seed to Minecraft Seeds Everyday. I'm gonna leave a link to his YouTube channel on the video description. So let's see. I haven't actually explored this, but there should be a Woodlands mansion somewhere near spawn. Wait. No, hang on. Locate mansion. Okay, 300 blocks away. Let's have a look. So supposedly there's something really cool happening here. Now, okay, there it is. There it is, folks. There it is. Check that out. Check that out. There's a village house and a blacksmith generating on top of the mansion. I saw this on his thumbnail and I thought, damn, that is pretty amazing. I mean, I've searched through so many seeds. I have not found anything like this before. Let me just move out a little bit just to have a better look at the village. Oh, that's why it happened. So basically this plains village generated on top of some of the hills on the roofed forest. So I'm guessing there's actually terrain inside. No. The terrain does not creep inside, but so how did the houses actually generate? So there's a village road over here. Right. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. So basically, the terrain was supposed to be under those houses, but the mansion takes priority over the terrain, right? However, the houses, the village houses, takes priority over the mansion. So there's supposed to be terrain in here, leading into these roads and leading into this house being floating. However, the terrain did not generate on most sides. but here it did. I don't know, I'm confused, and frankly, I don't care. This looks cool as hell. Overall scenery around spawn is great as well. I mean, these hills over here look absolutely great. Nice plains area to build on that side. Overall, I really like this one. Super unique. That's why I decided to put this on number 10. Simply because I have not seen this kind of generation before. Let's hope the chest is still intact. Oh, there we go. I mean, the treasure box. Yeah, decent. Who cares? It's all about the rarity. Good job, me. I was supposed to take a screenshot of this, and instead I sort of, yeah, right. Okay, that looks like a pretty good screenshot. Right, this is seed number 11. So we're at coordinates 0, 0. Now, what I want to highlight here, folks, is the variety. Check that out. Roofed forest. Obviously, if there's a mansion, there's a roofed forest, and then to the top left of it is a taiga tree, a taiga forest, and then we got a plains biome to the top left, badlands biome to the bottom, a swamp to the right, more plains biome up top, savanna on the bottom left, and a birch forest biome on the bottom right. There's just so much choices of place to build on in this seed, which makes it a pretty worthwhile candidate for this top 10. Well, it's a top 50 now, whatever. Let's have a quick look around. I mean, check that out. We even got mountains, biomes up in the back over there. There's just so many things. Now, the next seed is pretty similar. In fact, the village looks almost exactly the same, but we've got a different set of biomes. So in case you want something different, the next seed might just be the one for you. This time, the Woodlands Mansion is right at spawn. Let's just fly above it like before and check the biome variety. Alright, slight variation here. Roofed forest area is much bigger. We got a mountains biome to the right. Lots of ocean biomes here, which makes for some pretty interesting aquatic builds. We got a desert biome as well. Next to the desert biome is a taiga biome. But the feature that I like here is this snow biome right next to the desert biome. Very contrasty, like it a lot. The Badlands biome is quite large and expansive on that side. There is a swamp biome back there, probably a witch hut as well. Well, that summarizes this seed. I'm getting closer and closer to my dinner reservation, so yeah, next seed. Seed number 14, number on your screen. This one's a little bit different because I was searching long and hard for mansion seeds that are close to ice spikes. That combination is really, really hard to find. I finally found a couple. I have two here. This is the first one, and this is how it looks. The village is at 0, 100 coordinates, and the mansion is right next to it. Things are still loading up, and as you can see, you know what? Let's wait till it loads up. 1 sec. All right, there you go. Village, mansion, ice spikes side by side. Not adjacent. I'm still trying to find that elusive seed. If anybody has a seed like that with a mansion that is right next to a village, right next to an ice spikes biome, I would like to see that. By the way, folks, if you like what you see so far, do consider leaving a like on the video. It would help grow the channel so much. I would totally appreciate that. And I mean, if you like what you see, a subscribe would be fantastic. So I do have one last seed for you. This one's quite interesting as well. Let's head on straight to it. Right, final seed of the day, folks. This is exactly where you spawn. I think this is interesting. Woodlands Mansion to your right. And check out the layout of the village. There's a road separating the Woodlands Mansion and the village. Pretty weird weather going on here. I mean, snow on one side and nothing else on the other. And if we just walk on by here, there's actually a little sort of entrance to the Woodlands Mansion, of course, with nothing there. Villager house here, but if you just break these blocks here, well, you're in the mansion. Here's how it looks from up above. Nice divide going on, as I mentioned earlier. Road in the middle, village to the left, and finally the ice spikes. I wish the ice spikes were so much closer to the village, but alas, I just could not find that yet. I'm sure such a seed exists, and believe me, if someone's gonna find that, it's gonna be me. Well, I mean, some people will find it too, but I'm gonna try my best. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the seeds from today's video. It was really hard finding these seeds, but it was thoroughly enjoyable. I hope you guys will use one of these seeds on your worlds. Let me know which seed was your favorite. Let me know what kind of seeds you'd like me to find next, and I will be posting a Let's Play series soon, finally. I hope you guys watch that as well. It's been a pleasure having you folks on this channel. I appreciate all the support that you've given me. It's time for a new year and hopefully better success in the future, and I wish you all the best for 2021. With that said, I'm gonna have to drive over the speed limit to my dinner location. I hope I'm not late. Wish I could have just teleported there, you know, just like in Minecraft, but unfortunately, real life sucks. Right, that's it for today. Do say hi in the comment section below. See you guys next time. Masbro signing out.